Hello everybody and welcome back to Bob Evans Wrestling here on YouTube. It's been a while. Last video, of course, we reviewed In Your House. We reviewed we reviewed one of the In Your Houses. I know the end of 2023 is coming up. Wasn't on videos in 2023 because I started in 2023 and I really didn't do much. But 2024, I promise you guys more videos on this channel. But one of my favorite things to do on this channel is shoot. So we're going to shoot today on a few topics that's been going on in the wrestling world. First up, news broke that long-time production member Kevin Dunn is leaving the WWE. And all I got to say is, thank God. This dude, first of all, you've seen his teeth. Get your teeth fixed. I don't know if he probably already did, but I don't know. His teeth still look the same. If you don't know Kevin Dunn is one of the production members. He's been one of Vince McMahon's boys for years now. And he is, since Vince McMahon's no longer like in control of it all, and TKO and WWE have merged, but TKO, Endeavor and WWE have merged to create TKO. Rumor is that they didn't see a lot of eye to eye. Kevin Dunn and TKO, Endeavor didn't see really eye to eye on some production things. So Kevin Dunn is leaving the WWE after a bunch of years. I believe he's joined in '84, if I'm not mistaken, '84 to 2023, and with the 2024 coming up, Kevin Dunn no longer on the production crew. No longer on the production crew. If you don't remember, this is the guy that said Becky Lynch wasn't attractive enough to be world champion. And yes, that's true. He thought Becky Lynch was not attractive enough to become world champion. Well, Kevin Dunn, what do you know about being attractive, first of all, with your Bugs Bunny teeth? You got a lot of room talking about somebody not being attractive. So all I got to say is Kevin Dunn is good riddance and we won't miss you. So goodbye, Kevin Dunn. Go join All Elite, because that's probably where you're going to go next. Speaking of All Elite, news broke that as of right now, AEW's World's End pay-per-view is taking place. From what I've heard, the pay-per-view is garbage. And no shocker, it's AEW. Andrade has wrestled his final match for the company on World's End after he lost to Miro. And no, I'm not watching World's End because I don't watch that crap. AEW and is apparently heading back to the WWE Monday, so he might show up on Raw. Or they might save it for the Royal Rumble, who knows. But apparently Andrade is leaving AEW and will be joining WWE again. Now, I've always liked Andrade. I mean, well, he's kind of only like known for being married to Charlotte Flair and being now related to Ric Flair. But yes, Andrade coming back to the WWE. And honestly, I'm all for it. I always liked Andrade. Now, some people didn't like Andrade. That's okay. It's my opinion. So yes, Andrade is coming back to the WWE apparently, and is leaving AEW. The rest of his final match on the pay-per-view. So that is it for Andrade and All Elite. The third and final topic we are shooting on here today. It's the big story and the wrestling headlines today in the news about the sexual I believe it was sexual assault allegations against one Christopher Jericho, the so-called greatest of all time, which I've lost respect for Chris Jericho. I used to like Chris Jericho. I don't now. Lost all respect for him. But apparently, he has been accused of making sexual advantages towards women's wrestler and former member of All Elite Wrestling, Kylie Ray. And if you don't know who Kylie Ray is, she did some stuff for Impact, and I think multiple other companies. She was only there for she wasn't even there long. She asked for her release. Tony gave it to her. And apparently it's happened in 2019, and apparently Tony Khan knew about it and didn't say anything, which, go going, curly-headed crackhead. Apparently Tony knew, and Kylie Ray left, and nothing is coming out about it until now. Apparently, Kylie was invited to Chris Jericho's room, saying that there would be people there for her. But when she got to the room, it was just Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho started making sexual advantages towards her. Apparently, she felt uncomfortable. She left the room and asked for her release, and she was granted it, and Kylie Ray left AEW. Well, here's my opinion on it. I think Chris Jericho should be fired from All Elite Wrestling. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Chris Jericho is basically the only biggest star All Elite's got right now. He's only the biggest star that they've got. Well, if he had Edge and Sting in there to it, but those two guys I at least have respect for it. Jericho, on the other hand, I don't now, and honestly, I probably never will have any more respect for Chris Jericho. Unless he quits licking Tony Khan on the behind and is actually being a man for once and not riding Tony Khan like he always does. He's always defending the guy. In my opinion, Chris Jericho should be fired, but it probably won't happen because Tony Khan's an idiot. Same goes for you, Chris Jericho. So Chris Jericho should be fired, in my opinion, which probably won't be. So all I got to say is about this. Chris Jericho, I guess, is apparently now being known for as a sexual pervert, which, I mean, come on, you've seen Chris Jericho nowadays. I mean, you kind of seen it there. But so, yes, Chris Jericho should be fired, in my opinion. Won't happen, because he's Tony's golden boy. And if Tony were to fire Chris Jericho, AEW would go on the toilet. But, so yes, I guess Chris Jericho is a sexual pervert, and everyone's taking Kylie Ray's side on this, including me, because you can't get away with, you can't just sexually do that to a woman. That's just not right. So all I could say is my opinion on it. Chris Jericho, I guess, is a sexual pervert. I guess. No, I mean, have you seen it nowadays? I mean, come on. There's a bunch of problems with All Elite Wrestling nowadays. Have you seen it? Jericho allegations. Almost everybody leaving that. Pretty much everyone's leaving that crappy organization, which I don't blame them. I'd leave too. I wouldn't sign with them in the first place, but I'm not that stupid, and I don't ride Tony Khan, so yeah, it looks like all's well in the WWE world, but not so much for the All Elite world, is it? No. So that's basically it. Andrade leaving AEW, Kevin Dunn leaving WWE. Thank God, goodbye, don't come back. And the sexual allegations against Chris Jericho. I think Chris Jericho owes Kylie Ray an apology. I think he owes everyone that was wrong in this situation an apology. But he probably won't give it to him because Chris Jericho is, of course, going to say that he did no such thing, which, of course, that's what everybody who's accused of it does. But that is basically it right here on this channel today. So I will see you guys Monday, January 1st for the next In Your House pay-per-view review. I believe it's In Your House. I believe it's In Your House 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. Last we did In Your House triple header. Main event with Shawn Michaels and Diesel versus Yoko and Bulldog. That was the previous In Your House review that I did. Next In Your House, I believe it's In Your House 4 or 5. I'm not sure, but whatever it is, I'll be coming to you guys with it. So yes, 2024 is gonna be a big year for this channel. Lots of great videos coming out. I promise you that. Lots of great videos coming out. Probably mostly mainly in the spring and the summertime. January 27th is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, so I will be watching the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and if post-Royal Rumble, maybe we'll come on here and get my thoughts and reactions to the show. That's stuff you guys want to see, like post pay-per-view thoughts on post WWE pay-per-view thoughts. Cause that's pretty much the only company I watch nowadays. I really don't watch Impact or I really don't watch Impact. I mean, Impact's transferring back to TNA. TNA is getting the TNA Plus on January 5th, I believe. 5th or 4th, somewhere around that. $10 a month, but why would I need that? When you can literally just go back on YouTube and watch a bunch of the old TNA stuff, because they pretty much got almost every pay-per-view on their YouTube channel. You can just pretty much go back and watch all of it. And pretty much every moment you can pretty much find TNA.